Welcome, all you Silent Hill fans, to another funeral for our beloved series. Yes, they just keep murdering it over and over. It keeps coming back to life, and Konami is always there, waiting like a sniper in the bushes. Our latest bullet to the head is Silent Hill TOWNFALL, a game revealed to us in mid-2022. It's now 2026, and there's a new Silent Hill transmission to tell us all about it. You'll remember that last year they did the same thing to finally show us Silent Hill F, an hour and a half of Konami filleting itself talking about anything other than the gameplay because of how bad it was. And this year's transmission is no better. In fact, I think it's worse. Whereas last time with Silent Hill F, the interactions between the host and developers felt very natural. This time, most of the presentation was delivered in this cringy, awkward, scripted, fake conversation format where the host asked questions to each person involved with the game and then they recited their prepared answers like it was a real interview. It's so phony. Just look at the camera and tell us what's up, please. Don't pretend you're doing an interview. After waiting 3.5 years to see what this game is going to be, we get like a couple minutes of walking around in the town, and then half an hour of the developers talking about themselves, Konami talking about how great the game is going to be and how it's true to the DNA of the series, and then walking around the town that inspired the location of the game. And I just don't know who this is for. It feels like a behind-the-scenes documentary that you would watch after you play the game. No one cares about this stuff, and you shouldn't be showing the town the game is based on before people even play it. Don't put that information in people's heads before they experience the world on their own. You don't want players thinking about what the real-world equivalent is while they're exploring. Would it have been a good idea for Silent Hill 1 to have come with a brochure showing you how the elementary school was based on Kindergarten Cop? No! How about you just let us play the game first and develop a connection to it before you start telling us where it all came from? Remember how cool it was as a Silent Hill 2 fan, years later, to discover that Maria's outfit came from a Christina Aguilera look? Cool thing to learn. Now imagine in the promotional trailers for Silent Hill 2, they intercut developer interviews that said, "For Maria, we based her outfit on Christina Aguilera." No! Just show us the game. Stop showing me a tour of their hometown and show me the game. Moving on, hey, that's Hector Sanchez, the combat designer from Mortal Kombat 9 and Injustice. What's he doing here? Well, he's at Annapurna doing something on this game. I don't know, is that a good sign? Maybe? Our new character is Simon. They said absolutely nothing that lets us know who he is or why he's here. He's black, I don't care. If you're looking for someone to yell about the game being woke or say racist shit, you know where to go. It's not this channel, and those comments are not welcome. Go somewhere else. Maybe he'll be a good character, I don't know. But based on the 2 decades-long track record of Silent Hill sequels, the odds are against it. Nothing about the story was revealed, and we got a little bit of the gameplay. It's in first person, which is fine. Some of it actually looks pretty spooky. It may very well be a scary game. Scarier than Silent Hill F anyway, but that's a low bar. The survival horror gameplay side of me is very open and hopeful that this will be a tense, fun, and interesting game to play. I also hope the story is a good one, but both of those things are separate from the fact that this does not appear to be a Silent Hill game. Again, it's in Scotland, or a place inspired by Scotland, in a town called St. Amelia, and I'd bet my life on this being another it's all in your head psychological trip like The Short Message and F, because that's all this series is now. A bunch of Silent Hill 2 copycats using the series tropes to resemble the originals just enough for Konami to be able to slap the name Silent Hill on it. More Silent Hill phenomenon theory bullshit. If TOWNFALL ends up being truly connected to the power of the area where Silent Hill is, or there's serious interaction with characters tied to its history, if we actually go to Silent Hill at some point, then I'll be back here apologizing for going so hard on it right now, but I highly doubt any of that will happen. Developers are being told explicitly by Konami to not pay attention to the series' origins and instead just write psychological stories that have nothing to do with them. Throw in some fog and monsters and something about guilt and we can call it Silent Hill.
Guilt is a strong theme throughout Silent Hill's many stories.
No, Silent Hill 1 is not about guilt. Silent Hill 3 is not about guilt. Silent Hill 4, Henry's a blank slate of a character while a serial killer goes around trying to resurrect his mother. Silent Hill 2 is the game about guilt, and then after the core series, when Konami started whoring the IP out to Western developers, they all started copying Silent Hill 2, making every protagonist of every game a guy who lost his memory and has to deal with his inner demons. So we can expect that again, and likely no connection at all to Silent Hill. This entire new Silent Hill design philosophy is just, wouldn't it be cool if this place were foggy like Silent Hill? Which is how a child thinks. I remember when my parents took me to Carlsbad Caverns as a little boy, and when I was walking around these giant, dark, spooky old caves, my brain went straight to Resident Evil, the game I was obsessed with. And I thought, wow, this place is so scary. They should make a Resident Evil game here. Wouldn't that be cool, Mom? And she was like, yeah, Mayo, great idea. They should do that. That's what they're doing here. Hey, wouldn't it be cool if a Japanese town was foggy and had monsters like Silent Hill? Hey, what if Scotland was like Silent Hill? What if a town in Germany was foggy like Silent Hill? And now we're just gonna keep hopping around the globe like it's fucking Twisted Metal 2 World Tour. Silent Hill Guadalajara, Silent Hill Taiwan, all the way until we inevitably end up in space. I know I sound pissed. I am pissed. I don't like my channel being thought of as the place to go to for negativity. I do a handful of negative videos per year, but I generally try to keep things positive. Retrospectives, strategy guides, TV shows and movies, games I really like, design analysis. And I don't want people to think that I'm just automatically gonna hate anything new that's Silent Hill no matter what. I don't hate the Silent Hill 2 remake. I don't like it very much, but I don't hate it. I'm not asking for new Silent Hill games, but I do want to enjoy them if I'm gonna get them. However, I can promise you this. You can count on me to hate on anything Konami puts out that pushes this bullshit Silent Hill phenomenon theory where Silent Hill is just whatever you want it to be. It can happen anywhere, for whatever reason, and who cares about the original games and the special place where Silent Hill is located and its special history. That shit fills me with white-hot burning fury. I will not stand for it. This will be a place where you can all reliably come to whenever Konami pulls this shit, and I will always be on your side. You and I know what they're doing, and it's unacceptable. I will be the hater you need against the direction this series has taken under Konami's greedy, misguided leadership. These people can't be reasoned with. It's a lot like polarized politics. You're not going to convince the people who think it's great to whore out the series like this that it's actually a bad thing. All we can hope to do is defeat them someday, and reach the people who haven't been poisoned by this ideology yet and get them on our side. Good luck everyone, and Godspeed.